Hello everybody, and welcome back. It's Domekeeper, and we are, I'll be honest, we're not looking great. Not looking great. Not looking great in terms of, not being dead. Not looking great in terms of, you know what? I think I should help a brother out. I need some upgrades to not die. So I'm going to help a brother out. I'm not quite sure what we're looking for. I don't even have freaking orbs yet. You know what? I'm gonna get the orbs. I think it's necessary. I really do. We've got iron and we're growing these ones. And there's one over here we haven't done anything with yet, but if we've got another tree, we can get that one growing. Okay. Cobalt, necessary. I need it to not die. Alright, let's just see what we can do. Now, to preface this, it's 30 degrees right now. I'm feeling terrible. But I can't get any worse, right? No, it should be fine. We got orbs. We're early on. We're on wave 9. Okay, we're early on. Orbs should do a respectable amount. Honestly, I think a bit of speed might make the difference. I don't know for sure, but I feel like it could. Okay, we're not going to get this gadget before we have to go back. That's fine, I guess. Wow, okay. We're going to need some real mining boosts. It's fine, we can do that. Okay. That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay, you got to admit, that went really well. I don't know that it was all completely 100% down to buying the electro orbs, but I don't think they steered us wrong. So we'll say electro orbs carried their weight already. Feel pretty good. Ideally, I'd find one more tree, at least for now. Get that grow, because we're growing water very slowly, but we are growing water. Oh, the other thing I would like to do, if possible, is find a water cobalt combo. Okay, tree, love that. We'll grab it. We'll take it to that other iron. Remember, more iron. Probably the only thing slowing us down at the moment. You know what I mean? Oh, no, you're the tree I actually already have. It's this one. Place you there. Perfect. And I want to mine down here because I feel like under that water, there's a real chance we find a cobalt. And who knows what we can get out of that, you know? So we can have a second tree that grows like downwards, hooks up water and a cobalt. Then maybe this water tree, we can keep for now, but could maybe get rid of it, recycle it into something a little more useful. Who knows? And I'm playing on mouse and keyboard right now because basically I just can't be asked to get my controller out. I don't know where I put it. I have to plug it in. Nah. So I'm just M and K in it. And it's okay because I'm not on the grappling hook fella, the infiltrator, so I'm not the worst to ever do it. 6 is nice. You know what? with 6 money, I think we buy just a bit more health. You know what? Stun laser's got that fella. You coward. You know full well that I had that bad boy charged up. Okay. Could've gone worse. Could've gone better. Could've gone worse. Let's maybe we excavate this fella now. You know what? I'm actually gonna make an executive decision. And I'm gonna... Okay, there we go. I'm gonna buy a mining upgrade. For 4 monies. Hopefully, a bit more speed. Easier time mining. Things just happen easier. Look, that's way easier already. So maybe we find more of what we're looking for, you know? I didn't mean to mine that, but that's okay. We'll call this one... We'll call this one spent. That's just some free iron that we're going to grab. And it's going to be nice. Well, my robot will grab it. My drone, even. Eventually. Which actually, that might be the next upgrade. Probably need more drones, to be fair, because they're taking their sweet time at the moment. Okay, so there's no extra water down here. So I'll grab these two, pull them over this way. Grab this fella. Still, we're looking for the combo piece. That makes or breaks us, I think, genuinely. Now, I don't know what we're looking for. Probably not lift. Roll me. You know what? I could take a drilling rig and be pretty okay with it. Okay. Thank you, stun orbs, for allowing me to do certain things I otherwise wouldn't be able to do. Like leaving, essentially, like a defensive position. I was going to say, that didn't hit me. Okay. I was scared for a moment. A single moment. Cost 2 and 1. Will 3 wide drills ruin anything? Oh, it will destroy that water. Okay, maybe we chill on the 3 wide drills for now. Alright. And we need more drones. We need more robots harvesting more resources, because you can see how many are just on the ground right now, uncollected. Let's see. If we find a cobalt here, we'll feel real good. Real good. Okay, you know what? Hear me out on this. Second water. That might actually be some crazy tech. Let's go down here. If we find a cobalt, it somehow, we could have a double. It'd be an age to get it going. We might not ever get there, but just imagine, if you will, 2 trees or 2 water connected to a tree. Okay, it has to be done. It has to be done. It can't be done right now. I'm gonna have to probably spend the entire next wave doing this, okay? But that's fine. I want to buy that for my iron, because you only cost water to start with, just to double my number of drones. Extremely useful. And then we should start thinking about bumping our stunny fella, okay? You know what? I'm calling that tech to have deployed those two zaps immediately, therefore getting the javelin or the Valkyrie or whatever you call it. Please. Oh, I didn't get the rock. That was close though. Okay. So, appreciate that. We're going to break this. I'm going to grab the tree. Coming down here. We're going to put the tree here. Okay, and we're going to minimize its growth. So it only goes sideways. Because I think, right, in theory, the tree will just kind of grow the whole, well, as far as it can, I think. Okay. Down. Like this. And we want to split this off completely from everything else, because we don't want the tree to make moves in any other direction. Yeah, we'll do that. And then this would be the line we would mine in, I think. Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now we just have to live. Easier said than done, I recognise that. But we've got 2 drones making money moves. Yeah, I've decided that I'm going to place those orbs there, like left and right, probably at the start of every fight, knowing that we can get the Javelin Valkyrie creatures that can spawn. I'm laying traps. I'm laying some mean traps. Hold on. Place them there. I think the trees can grow functionally infinitely in any direction. I actually don't know that to be the case. But, oh buddy, am I hoping. I'm just gonna separate this tree. Okay, so he's chilling a little bit. Okay. I mean, we're not doing too bad. Touch wood. We have 3 cobalt left. That's 3 repairs. We're getting a respectable amount of iron. But an okay amount of water. We're obviously going to get more once we get that crazy grove going. We're okay. Lots of iron. I'll grab a couple. We don't have enough drones to handle it all right now. That's fine. But with enough pickups, we should be able to get enough drones to start to feel a difference. On top of that though, we also want to make sure that we're kind of respectably equipped for what we need to do. Okay, so it's that boosts speed, that doubles the number of drones. I'm going to collect all this, bit faster, bit more. Longer stun laser. Nope, I don't need that. I need that. Double wide them. Okay. Oh. That's nice. I don't know that we have the water to make a difference with that yet, but we will eventually. I don't even know what modification we'd be looking for, to be honest. One there. One there. Yeah, my rock's gonna hit me, unfortunately. What happened to that thing? Did it die? I swore those things produced creatures. Did it die because I didn't hit it at all? Does that happen? If you leave that thing alone, does it just die of its own volition? You're up to 12-second orbs. Ooh. You know, I do think more orb lifetime is going to benefit us demonstrably. To be able to lay those traps at the very start. Bop, bop, bop. It's going to be real nice. Pop them there. Right, we got you. If I could find a single water, that would be nice. There's area stun on the stun laser. Love it. I forget what it's called. Perfect timing, maybe? But whatever the thing is on the Tesla. For like releasing the trigger within half a second of reaching full charge. And then getting that 50... Is it 50% bonus damage? It actually might just be double damage. I forget. But it's good. This must be the next. No, just 2. Honestly, just 2 iron? We sleep on that. You're just getting mined. You're not making your own money back, brother. If we can't pull all of this in here a little bit. Right. Oh, right. If you just plant a tree on the ground, it does grow 1 iron by default. Oh. Okay, another tree. Extremely good to know. So that 1 iron by default, it will help. I mean, we're at 15 iron, right? We have not been this rich in some time. Let's see. Better stun strength could be good. Honestly, more damage. More speed. That worked out really well. So does this fella just whittle? Oh my god, he just whittles away if you don't attack him. How long has that been the case? For real? Did you know this? Did you know this and keep this information from me? Because every time I've found that guy or fought that guy, I've been like, right, we just got to go crazy on him because he's so powerful. There's another tree. Okay. Huge. You find an iron or a cobalt at some point. Okay. I'm just going to grab this, bring this back. Not all the way. But enough that the drones can handle it. I can't believe that guy just whittles away on his own. No, I had no idea. I never knew. I never knew, but I know now. Every day's a learning day. It's actually kind of cool. So I can just sort of ignore him. And I guess... I don't know, I guess he's only a problem if you have like auto cannon, or maybe if you have the stun laser upgrade that does do damage. Maybe that amount of damage triggers him, but then maybe him being stunned slows him down again and it doubles back on itself to not really doing anything. It's hard to tell. We'll do some more experimenting because I imagine we're going to see a lot of them while we're here. Okay, that's nice. How's the tree doing? Slow, but purposeful. And I appreciate that. Okay. Now, the one thing we don't want to do is be late here. Okay, we don't want to get here too late because it will really hurt us. 16? Frankly, more health. See no problems with that. Do one of them. I'm gonna put one on you. That'll stun you. That'll get you. That'll get you. You might even hit that. That's huge. God, the Tesla don't. When you get it going, it does not mess about. I love that. 6 is not a huge amount. But, I mean, it could get us some nice... I have no water. Of course, I have no water. But that's fine. To be expected. How goes? Right, we've gone 2 in either direction now. Excellent. Let's just clear this space so we don't get caught up on it. Okay. And I'm not entirely sure what we're looking for now. More water actually could be... Maybe, yeah, just chuck a tree on top of a single water, even just to get the water going, but... More iron is always good. If possible, I should maybe think about getting a converter in the basement from a gadget. Necessary, not super necessary anyway. I suppose, you know, just as long as we stay alive, we're going to keep getting more resources. Okay. Cobalt there. You know what? We're going to have 2 water, 1 cobalt. Why don't I get another cobalt? Because 2 water is basically 1 water a cycle. Right, because it's 2 every cycle. But cobalt, it's every 3. It's everything and it's going to take a while. And then, what we can do, in theory, is we plant this. We just let it go for a little bit. And you never know. We might discover, oh, this tree is also growing a water from somewhere. Then we can maybe follow the roots, find another water, excavate it, separate it, leave it to do its thing. Then we've got 3 water, 2 cobalt. Every few cycles, you know, when the other one finally gets going. It'll take a while. I have faith. $16 again. You know what? They're my upgrades for sure. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's these guys that I can't really deal with at the moment. Oh look, the stun laser doesn't target him. I didn't know that. Okay. Well, that tells me that just don't fight him. And all should be well. If you can. Obviously, we're going to end up in situations where things are popping off and I have no control over where I'm placing the zaps. I'm just having to zap whoever's there. They might walk into it. They might get hit a little bit. Summon some fellas. It's no biggie, but it's certainly nice to know. Oops. Okay. My drill. Maybe a little bit too powerful. I had forgotten, to be completely honest with you, that I had bought a drill upgrade. So, that's on me. Just a scooch. Oh, it would have been so good. Oh. Isn't it always the way? Oh, what a little, lovely little mine that would, or lovely little tree that would have been. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, there's no reason not to. We need to remember that there is one down here. So if we find another double, we'll do that. Find another double spot. We'd probably quite like to have that tree. Oh. Okay. Interesting. So we know of 3 available trees. That's not bad. 10 and no water. What are you? Stun strength? Actually, stun strength could be big. One there. One there. I know a fella is showing up here. I know it. Yeah, I told you. You managed to fire a rock? That's disrespectful. You should be dead. Okay. They do go down pretty easily. Oh. Literally all of my fingers and my wrists just popped. Yikes. Okay. So where were we? We were down here. How's this going? I just want to double check. You're almost at one of the waters. Yes. Perfect. It will only take the rest of our natural lives. Okay, so my hope is... Okay, there we go. Really? 2 again? That's disrespectful. And you know that's disrespectful. Okay, well... My hope is that I find a water. Is there water? I guess I hope I don't really find much up here now. We'll see. Now that it's fully disconnected. Yeah. That's fine, but there could be something down here. You know what, actually? Maybe I just mine that water, grab my gadget upgrade, my module, enhancement, or whatever it's called. You know the one. Yeah, there's nothing over here. You know what? Okay, do that. Grab this. Now, we can't re-roll it. Ugh. I'll have to bear that in mind. But give me something good. Eyes closed, eyes open. Frankly, it has to be the power drill. None of the rest really speak to me, in that they all seem to suck. Gotcha, idiot. Do not have you. That's fine. I think you just gain damage resist. I think there's no way that we don't eventually kill you with this. Right? There we go. I guess you do have to pop up. You might have had crazy damage resist. I'll just never know. I'll never know if there was ever a possibility that I could have got that guy. Oh, we're on the water now, baby. Okay. Perfect. We've got this water as well. Yeah. All right. Where were we? We were down here. We're down here. We found nothing. Down here, found nothing. Yep. Hello. Gadget? Gadget. Okay. I won't say no, that's for sure. I'll say, oh, you take it forever, but I won't say no. Okay. Let's see. That water's fully separated. Alright, another tree. I need to be a little careful that I don't just barrel straight into a potentially extremely rich resource vein. By which I basically mean run into a cobalt, break it, and realise that there was a water 2 blocks underneath, which would have been awesome. That's okay. We live and we learn. So we have, so we have 4 trees now. That's pretty good, actually. And you know what we might do? I'm gonna grab the gadget and bring it back. We might have a little peruse down the tunnel that our drills have made, and just see if there's any little resource deposits to the left or the right that we could maybe just snag immediately. Chuck a tree on it. Doesn't matter how long it's there for, what it's doing, we could just leave it, at least for now, and earn some bonus resources. Now, nope, I didn't say that. I was going to say, I said a furnace would be good. I didn't, I lied. Would I even want, you know what? I could. I will. You're going to think it's a weird choice. But it's a little bit of delay, and we have, in theory, we have limitless resources, right? As long as the trees keep growing, we get more resources. So we could afford, as we kind of get toward the end stage of some of our upgrades, we could afford to just chuck a bit of water and stuff in there. Give them a delay. Yeah. But 24 iron. Honestly, I think you just go big. Yeah. Yeah, if the upgrade lets me one-shot these fellas, which I think it does, yeah. I think that's the way to go. Okay, I'll put a little bit of iron in there. That way we just gain a bit more time. Now remember, we had a plan. I'm going to gather my trees. Yes. And we're going to pop down the main lift shaft. Oh, it's not a lift, I suppose. The main drill shaft. And just see what we've got going on. There's 2 more trees down here. Okay, it's literally just a bit of water. Not great. Not terrible, though. We can place that, leave it, see what comes of it. Yeah. I'm okay with that. Come on up. Okay. You know what? That's perfect as well. How much? What do you think that is? 2, 3, 2 again. Okay, maybe that's just how this goes. Once you reach below a certain point, the game is naturally like, well, you found X number of good water deposits. Oh, okay. So X number of good iron deposits. Perfect. So there was more trees down in the mine. We love that. Just grab this one. So, a bit more iron, love it. Bit more water cobalt, love it. I'll probably start with the tree on the cobalt. Just because being able to grow that sooner might keep us alive. And I should check on that water on the right, which I haven't done in a little bit. Now, frankly, we buy that. And we buy that. Stun laser isn't at its max, but it's pretty darn close. Okay, you need to go. And you need to go. We're not going to be able to get rid of you yet. Actually, that didn't go too bad. That didn't go too bad at all. Love that. I'm just gonna do my homies a favour. Clear a little bit of space for them. How are we doing down here? Okay, you're growing toward the other water. Big fan of that. I'd love to see you grow down toward the cobalt. That would be delightful. Now this path, so this is the 2 iron. Yeah, and this is the cobalt and the water, eventually. Got to be careful, because I want to accidentally break the water. Right, I kind of feel like it's no guarantees, but we've stabilized. Right, early game, I think it's a nightmare. Well, it felt like a nightmare. I lost like 4 times in a row or something like that. But once you're through that early game where you... I mean, I might have just done it to myself, right? Where I decided not to mine any iron until I found trees. So I probably could have been a bit more secure quite significantly earlier. But at the same time, in my mind at least, having those 3 slot iron deposits really, really close to the dome. It's less work for the drones. We haven't even done this one. Less work for the drones, you know, less distance to go. Speed boosts are going to help even more because they're just going to be able to zip back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And clearly, well, at least it seems clearly, the further we go, we're coming down to just 2 iron deposits now. And I dread that even further, maybe we hit the just singular iron deposit, which maybe then leads to an opportunity to grow like, one tree that hits everything, possibly. But having the full 3-stack trees so close to the dome and so early, I think has definitely helped. On 12. 12. That is a lot more damage. 12 on 1 water. Nothing's really 1 water. So it's me or the coil. I guess it's not called the Tesla coil, it's just called the Tesla. Me or the Tesla. I suppose there is no coil, it's just a crystal, I think. You know what? Quick shot, a little bit of auto-targeting. Yeah. Zap the 2 of them. Zap you. And then you, with any luck, the bonus quick shot damage. Keep us alive. Hell yeah. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to have to call it. We're at 42 minutes. It's warm as anything in here, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot. This drill is doing a lot of work for us, so we haven't had to go too far up the mining path. Big fan of that. We're getting close to the ultimate Tesla, right? A little bit more speed. Well, would be nice, but I feel like we're in a pretty good spot as it is. More damage, obviously, would be great. I think this is probably next, just because as we're coming across heavier and heavier targets, especially the stags. Because it boosts our quick shot damage as well. Remember, it's 50% of our base damage. So, at least, we get up to max. You hit them for 155. Then, at the moment, we're only doing 50%. But, ideally, we could then hit them for another 155. And then, they would have 12 seconds of 60 damage. That's a lot of damage from just one well, call it one shot. It's one shot that triggers a second shot, right? That's because that's 310 just on its own. And then over the next 12 seconds, we're going to do another 600, 700, and 20. So all in all, I don't know how much health these things have, but 1030 damage from one shot. That's quite a lot. You know what? When you say it out loud, that's a lot of damage. In my head, it was like, oh, it does a bit of damage, and then the stun does a bit of damage, and it's like, it's good, but it's not the artillery dome. Yeah, but it kind of is, though. Kind of is, and with a 1.8 second stun, he's kind of not moving. At least he's feeling it, And then if we can get this fella a six stuns, I mean the number doesn't really translate to anything for me, but like in theory we could hit a fella with a 7.8 strength stun. I don't know about you, but I would be kind of locked down if I got hit with a 7.8 strength stun, whatever that means. Regardless, we're feeling good, we're in a great position. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. I love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description. Ring the notification button. I'll see you back here for some more Dome Keeper. See ya!